the helm of a custom sailing craft at the Chicago International Boat Show today through Sunday at Navy Pier.
We have sunshine.
Yeah.
Lollipops and rainbows everywhere.
And it looks like, if you believe this Weather Service bulletin, that it will stay nice through Saturday and...
That's bulletin! Absolute bulletin!
Partly cloudy and cool tonight, a low in the lower 50s, and tomorrow mostly sunny and warmer with a high in the middle 70s.
Yes.
Saturday night it's going to cloud up a little, however. A 30% chance of showers late on Saturday night and a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. I'm very sorry. But it will be warm on Sunday, a high around 80. It's 60 right now at the lakefront, 69 at Midway, 68 at O'Hare, and Carrie Cochran on AM 1000.
69 at Midway.
They're wild out there. Wild. Okay, remember a few months ago I was bitching about how we broke that Joe Satriani record?
Yeah.
And
didn't get credit for it.
Didn't get credit for it from the record company. We're about to get credit.
We've badgered them.
Our theme music, both the opening and closing themes to the show, are from Surfing with the Alien, a record which I found in Greg's office, like at the bottom of a stack of CDs last summer. And we started playing it, and all of a sudden, the guy's got a big hit record on his hands. So I was bitching because nobody gave me a gold record. But I think it just went gold, so I figured it was already platinum because I was hearing it everywhere. It was a big record. But I think it just went gold now.
And there's a presentation.
There's two dudes from the record company here. One of them's named Jetson. That's
First
all I
or
know.
last name?
I don't know. Maybe his first name is George. I don't know. They're in Dave's office there. If you want to get your record. They look good in the office, don't you think?
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
gold
People
record.
are impressed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, dudes.
Hello.
Why don't you
Hi.
hop over there?
Okay.
You're Jetson?
Yeah, that's me.
Now, that's your nickname?
Well,
or?
that's my nickname. I don't. You probably don't remember, obviously, but I used to do radio, and I talked to you guys on the air a couple times. That's been at the other station and all. So.
Really? Where did you work?
I worked in Fort Wayne, Indiana, WXKE.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
You were like the all-night guy, right?
Yeah, I worked there at the time, I think.
You sent us letters and stuff, and
No, I never did that.
nude pictures of yourself.
I
Yeah, I
that was
remember
me.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Glad to see you hung those.
And
I
we,
like that.
and as were you, and that's why we nicknamed you Jetson, didn't we? Because of your little antenna. Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I called you once because I remember that you had John Wade on the air, and you were giving him quite a hard time, and then
He gave us a hard time first.
Yeah, we were just trying to help him sell some tickets to a show that wasn't doing well at Poplar Creek, and he got very uppity.
Right, and
We were trying to have some fun with him, but he wasn't in the mood, I guess.
So I had heard him on there, and then when he was in Fort Wayne for something, I was interviewing him, or getting ready to go on the air with him, and I said, yeah, I heard you on with Steve and Garry, and he goes, don't bring that up. Remember when I called you and said, I'm warning you of John Waite.
I do remember that.
He said, I'm scared of a guy in a kimono or something like that.
Well, he does wear a kimono and a lot of makeup.
Well,
but he was
where is
just saying he was going to get revenge someday or whatever. He was
we
not.
did
Revenge
was
for
sell
what?
tickets.
We wanted to play a little
These
guitar.
rock stars. I don't envy you having to deal with them on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I don't deal with him, but...
But I mean,
nobody
you work
does.
for what record company?
Relativity Records.
All right, Relativity. Dude. But when they come to town, you have to, take them around and get them hookers and stuff, right? And whatever else they want. I say, mate, why don't we see if we can get a little, All right.
Well, we don't have to do too much of that so far.
Well, nothing illegal, of course.
Oh, of course,
Steve,
yeah.
there's still a big investigation. Please, don't put him on the spot. Don't you read Rolling Stone?
Okay, and your name is?
My name's Joe Babka.
It's Joe. And
Joe.
Joe's our local guy here out of Chicago.
Oh, you're a
Midwest.
national guy?
I do out of New York, yeah.
Really? You went from Fort Wayne to being a national promo guy?
Well, I'm associate national promotions guy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's a good job, right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've been there about 10 months, and
Who else is on your label?
Well, we've got a band called
Look, they both got hard-ons when I said that. Did you see that?
I wasn't looking at that area, but I'll take your word for it.
I was, and they did. You remember Jetson?
Jetson, yes.
No, we have a band called 24/7 Spies. They're playing in town tonight.
Yeah. And have you had to take them around and get stuff for them?
No,
After the gig.
No.
Hey, man, can we get some, I don't know.
I'm still kind of frightened that you knew he worked all nights in Fort Wayne. How do you know that? How do you remember
I don't think,
stuff?
I was thinking of somebody else. We used to have an all-night guy who worked somewhere in Fort Wayne. He used to send us letters all the time. But I do remember him
I never
calling
sent a letter.
and warning us about John Waite, too.
And one time at the other state, at LS,
But I guess I do remember that you did work all nights.
I may have, but
you did
I did it one time.
You did
Yeah, I was doing afternoons. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's funny because when I called you, I was on the air too, and I told you that because I was playing a record at the time, and I just wanted to call, and he said, "Oh, put us on the air there too," and I couldn't
It was
quite
a
pull that off.
blast. Oh, we didn't do it. No. It's Fort Wayne.
Yeah. Well, you guys should be simulcast in New York.
We are. Howard Stern does our material every morning.
He's a bitter man, isn't he? From what you remember, Jetson?
I'm not bitter. I haven't sued him yet, have I? That's when I'm bitter.
But I miss hearing you guys there.
Well, we're never moving there, so you're going to have to move back here.
But I just remember hearing you guys talk about, actually I heard you guys start playing the record that day when you had the record, and you were just like with the needle popping it around,
yeah.
and talking about it and so forth. And I remember that, and then you were kind of complaining about not getting anything for it. And so first when I...
That's so unlike me.
Well... that's what I thought, too, and I thought, well, I'll mention this, and when they started asking about gold records, I said, you got to make sure these guys get them,
thanks.
So.
See, I had thought at that point that it had already been, when I really started bitching about it, which was after the time we needled through it, when it got to be like, when they were playing it on the FM and stuff,
sure.
Right? And I'm reading about, everybody being a visionary for getting on this thing, I got a little ticked off. But I had thought at that time that it was probably already gold or whatever, but it just went gold.
Well, no,
right?
actually, see, you got to understand this. It's not quite a major label, Relativity. We're a growing company, so it's the first gold record.
I can talk about the name.
Oh.
You're never going to make it big with that kind of name. Relativity.
Oh, okay. But
so you didn't. Your distribution is not.
No, we have great. We distribute our own stuff. It's important.
So it's a little bit slower. The
Record
climb to
distributor,
gold
so-
is a little slower, maybe.
No, not necessarily that. It's just the first time we had it, and there was lists being made, and it was like to make sure everybody got one. And
so when did it go gold? A long time ago.
It's been a while, a few months, and they finally just got them in, and it took a little while.
When are we going to get our platinum?
Well, I don't know. If it goes platinum, we'll be back. We'll be back.
All right.
So his hair is going to go platinum before that record, I think.
I know you're going to go nuts, but Garry is spelled wrong.
Hey, now where did you get the alien?
That goes right into the closet.
Where'd you get the alien surfer wrapping paper?
It's a poster.
Posters.
Oh, from the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was drawn to it because of the alien surfer.
Right.
I said, "What's this?" And Greg goes, "I don't know, some stupid instrumental." Okay, so I don't want him getting one. All right, if I go down there, it's going to cheapen it for me. It was at the bottom of the stack, and he called it stupid. And if I see one down there, I'm just going to throw mine right in the garbage.
We presented one to the station, to the Loop FM, and then you guys each get your own. And as I said, Garry spelled wrong, but we will we have it all taken care of. We will take it, and we will have the nameplate changed and give it back to you, or whatever you want us to do.
Send you another one.
Or we'll just mark it in with a marker or something.
Well, I think
I'd like it to be spelled right, if that's possible.
No problem. We do. I
when
double
he brings
check
Babes
because
into his hot tub room and he shows off his gold records, it kind of takes away some of the impact if his name is spelled
when
wrong.
they say this isn't you, it's another Garry.
No, it's me, really. It was a joke. Joe Satriani is a very funny guy, and it's a joke that he pulled on us.
But I knew because after
Now get in
listening to
the
you
tub.
guys for so long, how it was everybody misspelling your name all the time. I knew, so.
No, it's okay. We appreciate you even doing this. This is like the first time me bitching has ever paid off. Actually, it paid off earlier today. I should take that back. It paid off earlier today because we both got Paul McCartney CDs, too.
All right.
And the guy from the record company, drove them over here. So.
Well, I flew in, okay?
No, this is much more impressive, believe me.
No, I'm just kidding. We also brought you a bottle of champagne.
Oh, well, thanks.
We appreciate
Thank you.
You guys, and been a fan of you guys for a long time.
Well, thanks.
So.
Good luck with your, where's your show tonight?
It's at the Metro. Come on down. I sent you guys invitations, as a matter of fact. I don't know if you have them around, but it's at 8:30.
We just hang on there all the time. It's automatic.
Oh, yeah, we go down to...
Whoever's playing.
We're down in the Smart Bar Slam Dance here. Then we'll come up and see who's ever on stage.
Get in at 8, you leave at 5 a.m.
Sure.
sweating.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Stop off on the way home, buy some more secondhand clothing. The usual stuff.
It's a great lifestyle.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Working well for you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
come
you,
on
guys.
out.
Nice
8:30
to,
tonight at the
meet you.
Metro, and your name's on the list if you want to show up. These guys are happening, and so we'll see what happens.
What's the name of the band?
24/7 Spies. They're a black rock band. Okay, like you
Really?
might compare them to Living Color. People
like
do,
Living
but
Colour.
they're kind of like Living Color meet Fishbone, if you know who they are.
I'm a total personality. Fishbone, that's that band that I played, remember, from Tapeheads, right?
That's right.
Kind of a
Yep.
black country and western.
No, they're kind of a ska. It's like a ska. It's really hard to describe.
But they dress like cowboys, though, right? Or no, they were dressed like cowboys because they were in the cowboy bar.
Oh,
Or
could
they,
be.
I don't know.
Okay.
But the song is kind of, is that what ska is? Does it sound
No,
like
it's-
black
I don't-
country and
it's-
western?
They're kind of funk and rock, you know.
African reggae and
Funky rock kind of stuff.
Well, they were in a cowboy bar. That was the joke in the movie, so maybe I took the joke too seriously. But
You have a tendency to do that once in a while.
yeah, well, I was so taken with black guys wearing cowboy clothing and playing weird music.
So we did hear a rumor Guns N' Roses is showing up.
Uh-oh.
That's our hook.
And Brandmeier.
Yeah. Go with Brandmeier.
Yeah, he even outdraws Guns N' Roses. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
We'll get to the spelt right one.
Okay.
That's why I changed my name to Steve with one V.
Used
I
to be
got
two
tired of the
Vs.
gold records with the misspelled name. Well, that was nice. Right?
See, a little badgering goes a long way.
Yeah, I know.
If we
that-
don't do it, nobody else will.
That's why I do it. I say it's the first time it's paid off, but it usually, I'd say 90% of the time pays off. We did not get the appetites we wanted.
No.
A listener brought down a few, but we did not get response from Oscar Meier, and I'm going to take care of that next week. I'm going to call him and demand that we are allowed to write, produce, and voice a national Zappetites radio campaign.
And I think they should give it to us.
I do, too. And I think everyone listening to us should write them and tell them that.
In Madison, Wisconsin.
That's right. You can't find them anywhere. Not the good ones, anyway. And also, I'm going to tell them about those damn potato skins. And because the same thing happened to Janet. That cheese, it doesn't look hot, but it gets really, really hot underneath the surface. Because, microwave stuff heats from the inside out, right? I bit into one, didn't let it cool properly, but it seemed cool on the surface, but it was bubbling inside. Some art center here. Like some world arts and culture center.
like
It's Chicago.
They're in Paris or something.
It's Chicago. There's really not that much happening here. Sorry. Got a big airport. We got some nice restaurants. It's no big deal, though.
Got the Oceanarium going in over there.
Yeah. But they like to pretend that there's some big cultural thing happening here. And they're the arbiters of it, you know. And I'm not buying into that.
No.
Hey, I can enjoy a meal at McDonald's. I had McDonald's for lunch. I enjoyed it. I had a quarter pounder without cheese, which, by the way, is a special order now. Did you know that?
It's standard with cheese.
Right.
I do
And
know.
you don't even get the blue box that it used to come in. Remember, there was a blue box.